Backyard Science. My name is Marilyn. I work at the Marina branch at the Monterey County Free Libraries, and this week I am bringing you a snake story. Today we will see my close encounter of the reptilian kind and learn some snake facts and snake etiquette because snakes deserve respect. So first, the snake story. I had gone to the beach one evening last week to see the bioluminescent plankton, which will be a story for another time. And when I arrived back at the house around 11:30, I walked in the front door, turned to the left, and I saw a snake in the house outside the coat closet. Now, I know what you're thinking. The most popular snakes that everyone knows are rattlesnakes. Big, scary, poisonous rattlesnakes. Well, they aren't that scary, which we'll talk about later. This one, I was pretty sure, was not venomous because of its size and head shape. Not the corner little snake. Oh, you are so cool. You are amazing. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Come on. No. The most common venomous snakes in the U.S. are rattlesnakes like diamondbacks, copperheads, semi-water dwelling snakes like cottonmouths, and more slender, colorful coral snakes with a very distinctive red and yellow stripe. A rhyme I learned when growing up in North Carolina was, if you see a snake and the red touches the yellow, it will kill a fellow, but if it's red touching black, then it's a friend of Jack and it's not venomous. Venomous snakes also sometimes have big triangular heads like those rattlesnakes, and although you hopefully are not close enough to see this on the snake, slitted pupils like a cat. Although the round-eyed coral snake is an obvious exception to that. However, even non-venomous snakes can bite, so it is very important to observe them from a healthy distance, and if you need to shoo it out of your house, to use a long object, as you will see later. Also, remember that most snakes are much more afraid of you than you are of them. Think about it. When you don't have limbs, your only defense is hiding, as this snake tried to do, under weights, the vacuum cleaner, and behind some cushions. Camouflage, like we see with rattlesnakes, even though they themselves are predators. Or, as a last resort, striking and biting. So it is best to treat all snakes as if they are venomous and carefully avoid them. You may see venomous snakes like rattlesnakes have threat displays, which again, they're trying to scare you away because they don't want to bite you and expend venom and use energy. So it's just best to keep away from them. However, it is difficult to keep your distance when the snake is in the house. So here is what I did. Pay close attention to how the snake moves. You are so cool. You are so cool. Oh, yes, go out the door. Oh, come on. Go out the door. Oh, yes, outside world. Go. Freedom. No, where are you going? Wait, no. Go. Yes. We did it. There you go, little buddy. Go out. Go out into the world. Your tail. Are you okay, little snake? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you're injured. Ugh. I'm sorry, snake. Isn't that so neat? You'll notice that the snake was trying to hide from me because most other things bigger than snakes are their predators, like birds of prey such as hawks and owls, coyotes, raccoons, and even other snakes. Even rattlesnakes that have a big and bad reputation are camouflaged to avoid their own predators, even as they prey on other animals. I suspect that this snake was brought inside by these adorable monsters. Even though they stay on the back patio. Reminder, keep your cats inside if you can, because they can decimate local wildlife populations. Now for our snake facts. I think this was a California whip snake or striped racer due to the two stripes that were along its dark-colored back. Snakes are elongated, legless, and carnivorous or meat-eating reptiles that are covered in scales. They are ectothermic, meaning they don't regulate their own body temperature, but they get it from their external ecto environment. Other examples of ectothermic animals are other reptiles like lizards, insects, and invertebrates. Examples of endothermic animals that do regulate their inner temperature are mammals like humans and birds. Not expending energy to regulate their body temperature lets snakes operate very efficiently, which is good because their hunting capabilities are slightly limited because of the fact that they don't have limbs. Our friend, the striped racer, likes to snack on insects, lizards, other snakes, birds, and small mammals, although racers do tend to be partial to lizards, which they bite and strike at and then swallow. This and other snake species have very special hinged jaws that let them swallow prey several times the size of their own head, which they then take several hours or days to digest. Another fun snake fact: snakes smell with their tongues. If you see a snake sticking its tongue out, it is letting chemicals that make up smells stick to the tip. It then draws the tongue back in, sticks it to an organ at the roof of its mouth called the Jacobson's organ, which allows it to figure out what is going on around it. This particular snake also lives in the deserts, oak woodlands, pine forests, and shrubby chaparral habitats that characterize California. These habitats are characterized by dry summers, wet winters, and, as we've seen these past couple weeks, wildfires. You might not see snakes very often because they are built to burrow and hide and climb, and when you do, they are generally slithering away from you. If you do see one, remember to observe respectfully from a distance. And if you need to remove a snake from your house or yard and you aren't sure if it's venomous, please call a removal service, because snakes are an important part of our ecosystem, both as predators and prey. Here is my snake friend slithering to freedom. You are so cool. Oh my gosh, you are so cool. Oh, you're so cool, Sneaky. You are so cool. Go on, go out into the world. Go out into the outside. Such a beautiful snake. Fun obscure book snake fact. This snake is in the Colubridae family. There is a book character in Madeleine L'Engle's Time Quintet whose name is Dr. Louise Calubra, and in the story, some of the characters name a snake after her. She appears in both A Wind in the Door and An Acceptable Time, so check that out from the library if you would like. That's my snake story for the week. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you learned something, and I hope you have fun exploring your own backyard, which sometimes comes inside. Take care. Bye.